y'all, we have another video for you guys today, man. I don't know if I'm posting this on a Saturday or Friday. It really depends on what legends we get tonight. But I have my new theme team with my brand new God Squad. You guys who've been coming through the Twitch streams, also the TikTok streams, even the YouTube streams, you guys have kind of seen the squad already, but I'm gonna go over a lot more in detail, what I like to run and stuff like that. So let's get into it, y'all. Offense, y'all. Yes, I run a zero chill theme team. I think I was running it in zero chill part 2. I was still running Harvest. No, I was actually thinking Zero Chill Part 3 because I was still running Harvest and Ravens with a little bit of Zero Chill because of the strategy item. But now we have been running for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and it is the best theme team in the game. People were saying we potentially are getting Campus Heroes next week. We could see it. So, and a lot of people also was asking me earlier, will this theme team last longer than a month? It should, but keep in mind what EA's doing every single month. They want to spend a whole bunch of money upgrading the team. So the O-line, full 50-50 theme team. I don't have Trent Williams. I'm not paying. I was hoping to pull him, but I'm not going to sit there and pay $1 million for a lineman just for him to get glitched out and not protect me. So solid offensive lineman. They don't have a left guard, a natural left guard. You can put Will Hernandez there. I'll probably end up putting Larry Allen at right guard. I'm just really trying to kind of see, because depending on what we get on Saturday, maybe the cards might dip even more. I can pick somebody else up, but as of right now, this is kind of the O-line. Tight ends, I want to get Tony Gonzalez over Shannon Sharp, but Shannon Sharp plays really good matchup. Nightmare. I also have the maxed out Donald Penn. If you guys want to see any of the gameplays for the cards I'm talking about, everybody on this list had a gameplay done on them, and I have given them criticism and stuff like that. So if you guys ever want to see any type of gameplay, you guys can see it in any Madden 24 gameplay playlist, so just check that out. But overall, I think Shannon Sharp for me is one of the best tight ends. It's obviously Vernon Davis, but for me, I've been enjoying him. I want to get Tony G because of the he's taller, but I don't think Tony Gonzalez gets matchup nightmare for one. I could be wrong, but I don't think he gets it. I could just put Donald Penn here, but I'm not. So I don't really use a 3 tight end set. I sometimes use 2, but it is what it is. Receivers, it was kind of tough because the has like a lot of receivers, just like with DBs. Have a lot of receivers. Dion, Julio Jones, and Tyreek Hill. I had Stephon Diggs, I had Darius Bay, and I had Randy Moss. It was a lot of receivers here. But for me personally, I love this Deion Sanders card. I don't know if the strategy item went away just yet, but damn near 98 speed on this theme team, which is incredible. I want to go Diggs. Hell, AJ Brown recently just came out. I don't really run apprentices like that. Also again, 98 speed, so he's mainly my slot demon. Really solid card. Julio Jones, just because it's the height factor, because I was gonna go Diggs, I could have went with somebody else, but I think because of the height, that's the reason why I really kept Julio Jones. If I, for some other reason, they the high ball. Dion could Moss, but he's 6 foot. But if for whatever reason, if I ever need to launch a ball relatively deep, Julio Jones is my go-to guy. Running back, I know people saying, "Brie, you ain't got Derrick Henry." I have Saquon Barkley. Yes, I have Saquon. I actually like the card. I could go Travis Etienne. Surprisingly enough, they didn't really give us a champion that wasn't an LTD, that wasn't a running back, because all the major running backs have been LTDs. Him and Derrick Henry. You can get Zeke, but you gotta have to grind the house rules mode. I have Keaton Mitchell as well, but just looking at it, Saquon is my main go-to running back for what I like to run. So I want to keep Henry, but the problem with Henry, he couldn't juke, and technically once that X factor is gone, he's kind of ass. You gotta get 2 touchdowns. Hell, you might struggle even getting him 2 touchdowns. So that's kind of the reason why I didn't want to go with him. Now, quarterback had a lot of options. I had Andrew Luck until I had the William Perry present. Really the best quarterback in the game natural. Do you really need this card? No. Still have Andrew Luck. Also still have Joe Burrow. Will Levis is also still pretty good as well, and Lamar Jackson. I probably would have went with Lamar, but because of the Steam team, I was running Ravens, but because of the Steam team, I'm going to go with William Perry, so why not? Backup is Baker Mayfield. I have Keith Smith. I wanted to go Christian Okoye, but one thing that I'm not going to do, or I could put Donald Penn, is I'm not going to waste my coins on the fullback when they're potentially damn near identical. I don't really overall chase unless it's necessary, so I think in reality they're legit identical, the same speed. So it's just Christian Okoye. So if you guys want gameplay with him, let me know. And yeah, that's technically it as far as my abilities is concerned. A lot of people like to ask what kind of abilities you like to run, especially my new people. I like to run keeps messing up. So return man with route tick on Deion Sanders, safety lead gunslinger, and also gift wrap. Depending on how I have an extra AP, I'll put on slot apprentice. Matchup nightmare, matchup nightmare. Keep in mind, guys, everyone is running 6-1. Even if they're not running 6-1, if they're running base coverage, they have a lot of middle linebackers or left side linebacker now. So this ability, in my personal opinion, I've been telling you guys this for years, should be more used now because everyone's running linebacker. So it's better route running and better catching versus linebacker. So this should technically help. Even if they blow past them, they're going to light up and get a boost. So just keep that in mind. Defense, oh, I love playing defense because you get your ass tore playing against Gun Bunch, ladies and gentlemen. So defense, ignore Peppers for now because I have Jesse Bates and I'm still trying to get some shorts with him and Brandon Graham, but this is technically the entire defense that I actually run. So but whenever I sell Bates, Peppers is actually my natural free safety, so he is one of the best safeties / best users in the game, so just keep that in mind. Michael Parsons, one of the best pass rushers in the game with edge threat for 1. Still 50-50 if this even works, but I've seen it light up, but that's the thing, I don't know. People will eventually start running edge protectors eventually. Lawrence Taylor's my backup. So you're probably saying, damn, bro, you have Lawrence Taylor as your backup. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. So Rob Gronkowski, Fred Warner, Demario Davis, and Jordan Brooks. If you guys want to go 50-50, you're going to have both of these guys, essentially, to even make sure you can go 50-50. If you don't want to cheat or anything related to that, you're going to need to make sure you actually have these middle linebackers, because if you don't want to use a kicker, you don't want to use a punter, you're going to need to have these guys. But Rob Gronkowski, Fred Warner, Demario Davis, and Jordan Brooks, they're like the only linebackers in the Steam team. TJ Watt, Harold Carmichael is one of my users. He's the best user in the game. I think him and Peppers, actually Gronk and Pep. It'll probably be Gronk, Harold Carmichael, and Peppers. Those are like the best users, in my personal opinion. Bo Jackson, Kyle Hamilton, I'm probably are going to end up selling him because he's too. I barely use him. He's really solid. He's great. If Bo didn't come out, he would definitely be my safety. But 6'4", it's a fantastic card. It just his discount ability doesn't really. He can't play for me. He has no discount ability. So corners, as I mentioned before, Randy Moss, great, pulled him. Charles Tillman, Tariq Woolen. Probably saying, bro, you ain't got Ramsey? Hell no, I don't have Ramsey. He's not. I don't think he's better than Tariq Woolen. I think he's 92 base speed. He's not better than Woolen, in my personal opinion. So he doesn't. He gets medium route KO for 1, 2, and 0. It's like an F for me. I don't know how I would use him in that sense. I just can't use him because he's great against man, but the speed and compared to other guys, I'm not gonna bring him out there. But Randy Moss, Charles Tillman, Tariq Woolen, Calvin Johnson, and Rasul Douglas. These two here, if I could, I would pick. If I pulled, I would have kept them. But Calvin and Douglas, they are terrible at man. His man is terrible, and his press is terrible. They couldn't even press cottage cheese. So I'm just letting you guys know that right now. If you are running this theme team, please get some better corners. Please, oh, you might end up using the 90s. They're good and great in zone. It's just, man, everyone can toe up, but still, it just annoys me. Pass rush, which I go over my specialist for you guys. The free Brandon Graham. It's not that many right ends. It is probably now, but at first it wasn't. But he is free, so if you guys are lacking any of these pass rushers, I would use him. I'm trying to get shorts with him for you guys as well, but pretty underwhelming card, but he is a free card, so if you guys are lacking pass rush, pick him up. Jalen Carter, there's the DeForest Buckner, doesn't get inside stuff. I'm going to use his Darren Payne for the moment. It's not that really made that many D tackles in this promo anyway. Will Anderson. So these, just looking at this team, is really dangerous. It's really nasty. Right? Saying you should never lose a game with this. You are correct, but I do play stupid, and it's always scheme over team any day of the week. So just keep that in mind. You probably, us YouTubers have a lot of great teams, but we can get beat in any given day. I played a dude last night on stream. He was like number 60 in the world. We beat him. So I know he was chopping it up. You guys can see the shorts with that, but it's just when someone can, if you can lock in, you can beat just about anybody. Just keep that in mind. So ability wise, lurk artist, pick artist, deep in zone, unstoppable deep zone KO with lurk artist, inside stuff, which is in my specialist. Pick artist, edge threat. I have no outsiders, but until Brandon Graham essentially gets off this team, he's going to be out there because he gets no outsiders. We have inside stuff with Jalen Carter. Deep end zone, pick artist. It was between Rasul and Calvin, but mainly pick artist. And then we also have run stopper, which is ass because you actually have to user this to even get it to activate. So just keep that in mind when you guys looking at my team. So that's what I run. Special teams, I have Gary Anderson and Jake Bailey. Dion's my kick return because of the return man. Specialist is kind of the same, except I just add Kyle Williams because not that many of these tackles get inside stuff. For one, a lot of y'all like to ask me, Bree, what is your offensive playbook? What's your defensive playbook? What strategy items do you use? This is essentially what I use. Let it rip, +2 throw power, +1 throw deep accuracy. Throw accuracy deep. I also use hybrid. This also boosts safeties and corners. So if you guys have not gotten 56 in this season pass, please do. It's going to help out tremendously for the scheme that I like to run. Also to chill out Ravens when I was running it, but +1 man and also +1 man as well. So this kind of helps out tremendously whenever I'm doing. So let me know in the comments down below, you guys overall, what is your team? If you guys need some advice, Discord will be in the description box down below. I'm out, y'all. Peace.